Yo, what's up? Your boy Jalen YC back at it with another episode of inSundaytional. This is season 3, episode 32 of inSundaytional. The last episode, I talked about my 5th year anniversary, not on the channel, but me constantly making gaming videos and finding my love of making videos. And I'm still going strong, man, even though as of right now I have 641 subs. I'm still going strong, still trying to improve every day, still finding new ideas and getting some new games. Well, not new games, but like games I've never played before and all that stuff. As long as I'm here, it's never gonna stop. But in today's episode, I wanna talk to y'all something that I used to be when I was in school. Now, I was a floater friend. And if you don't know what that is, I'm gonna tell you it right now, okay? A floater friend is someone that can be your friend, but you're never close with. He's friends with a lot of people, with all types of personalities, but he's never the one that has any phone calls or like any text messages. No one really checks up on him. No one really cares that much about him. But that person is really enjoyable to talk to in school. But outside of school, you don't really talk to him. He's more like a school friend, or he's just your friend from that one place and nowhere else. That's who I used to be with a lot of people, man. I was never the popular kid, but I was cool with everybody. I'll say the second half of my junior year is when everyone started to become chill and not pick fights with me anymore, not bully me anymore. At that point, everybody was chill, man. And yeah, man, I mean, I still miss those days despite me not having a single best friend in the school. However, sometimes it still gets me, man. And I know it's high school. It's literally like 5 years ago at least. But as of right now, I really don't have a lot of friends. And honestly, I don't really need a lot of friends because at the end of the day, a lot of people are fake. And I always say this, people are more likely to break you down than build you up. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather stick with the ones who like to build me up, which is not a lot of people. But those people who isn't part of the not a lot of people, I'm sticking with them. But in school, let me tell you, man, especially my senior year, bro. Senior year, honestly, was one of my best years in school. But the one issue I had is that I didn't have a friend I can call after school and hang out. I never hung out with anybody after school. I never called anybody or DM'd anybody. Like, it's like after school, I just do my homework and then I just watch YouTube videos until it's dinner time and I have to go to bed. You know, as you grow up, you kind of wish you were a kid again, bro. Luckily for me, I'm only 23, so I have approximately like 50 to 60 more years of life if things don't go wrong. But at the same time, I'm no longer a kid. I'm not a kid anymore. I have facial hair now, and yeah, those days are behind me. Yet I still remember all the years of my school days just thinking about people who talks to me but not care about me. But here's the thing, it didn't end at school. So about 2 years ago, I was at a party, right, with the people who were my friends at the time. And everything was cool, man. We were just playing football. Everyone was drinking except for me because, you know, I was actually trying to stay fit. I was in the best shape of my life, so I was trying to chill on that. But there was one moment where I was alone in the backyard while the party was going on because something in me felt like I didn't belong with them. You know, I felt like I wasn't supposed to be there, even though they were my friends and, you know, at the time they cared about me, keyword at the time. I still felt like I didn't belong, man. I still felt like this isn't the type of friend group I want. And nothing's wrong with them, and to this day, nothing is still wrong with them. It's just a lot of shit behind closed doors, man. I mean, I've gone through hell with with some of the friends I've talked to in the last few years, man. Very unbearable, and I kind of wish I had the power to cut it off back then. But the thing was, I'm fucking alone, man. At the time, I barely had anyone to talk to. Even at the time when I was working, I was still talking to a lot of people, but I was the floater friend of the job, you know what I'm saying? But even outside of school or work, I was still the floater friend, man. I always feel like I'm the last resort to a group, bro. Like it's always been like that. Not only towards them, but towards people my whole fucking life. I rarely ever get a call saying, "Hey, you want to hang out?" or "Hey, you want me to come over?" Sometimes I get scared when I ask if you want to come over because I feel like a burden. And I'd done some stuff with some of my friends at the time. We would go places together. Um, I went to the beach with a certain group of friends like 2 years ago. But the thing is, not one of them talks to me anymore. And it's not because I don't like them anymore. They're still good people at the end of the day. I don't have any hatred towards anyone that used to be my friend. But at the same time, I had to cut them off because I knew that they really, deep down, they really don't fuck with me like that. When I hear them talk, it's different, bro. They talk about stuff that I usually don't talk about. And I just stay on the side, just listen to them. And when your friend gets in a conversation with somebody and you're just in the side and you be on your phone checking the weather or whatever, I don't do that, man. I just stare at them and just wait till somebody talks to me. I'm always like this because I'm alone, and I don't think they would understand how alone I really am, bro. This is not the first time I said this. And no, I don't live alone. But the problem is we're growing up. And as we grow up, we start to find our own paths, which leads us to separation. Of course, we'll meet new people, but at the same time, it's very hard to find a best friend. And a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to find best friends. I always believed that I was nobody's first thought, first option. I always believed that I wasn't the first person anyone would go to if they have a problem. And that's what I wanted. That's basically the type of person I am. But at the same time, I feel like they don't give a fuck about me like that. And the craziest part is I actually used to give them money, bro. Like whenever their birthday comes up, however old they get, like if one of my friends turned 22 years old, I'll give him 22. If another one is 21, I'll give her 21. And they didn't have to give me anything when my birthday came up. And that was a huge fucking mistake. I basically spent $1,000 on fake friends. Let that shit sink in. I spent $1,000 on people who barely see me. Like looking back at it, I regret it, man. I regret spending $1,000 on people who really don't care about me. I even had some people talk shit about me when I wasn't there. And when I confront to them about it, they hide it. they hide it. They act like everything's all right, nothing is wrong, but the whole time you're talking shit about me. So, I mean, clearly you're fine, but what about me? I mean, if you don't care about me, just say it. I mean, I'm not gonna get sad. I mean, it's better for you to say you don't care about me than letting me find some hints and clues like this is fucking Blue's Clues or fucking Sherlock Holmes. See, being a floater friend, bro, is one of the toughest things a human being can ever be, bro. You're cool with people, but you're not all the way up there with them. They never ask you to hang out or anything, but they just see you as an acquaintance. Hence the gag on some of my videos onto why I be saying that I have no friends. But I do have some friends. I have one who lives 10 minutes away from here. And I have you guys as well. I consider you guys my friends because you mess with me in my videos. And I don't only see you guys as people who watch. I see you guys as people. I see you guys as somebody who wants to be somebody, who wants to enjoy their life. And I see you guys as someone who deserves the happiest thing in their life, if that makes sense. So what's the moral of the story? Being a floater friend isn't easy. If you are a floater friend, don't be ashamed. It happens to a lot of people like me. So yeah, don't be ashamed of being a floater friend. Try to socialize, but also look out for what people be saying and how they act. Because you never know. One moment, you'll be all buddy-buddy with them, and the next moment, they'll forget your fucking name. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it with me. Hope this episode made y'all better in some way. Just a little story I had to tell y'all. I hope everyone I used to talk to is doing fine still, even though I don't really mess with them anymore. But that doesn't make them a bad person. It's just, we just don't get along, you know? And that's just how life is. But yeah, again, hope this made your day. And have a good Sunday.